We are
Oh,
back
yeah,
finally.
yeah, we are. That was a gap.
Yeah,
So,
it's nice that you decided not to go to like cocktail hour for your wife's
yeah,
work.
you know what? I know. For those wondering or caring, I definitely had to go do a work event with my wife, and it turns out that that is a priority over reptile podcasts. I don't understand why, but apparently it's a thing.
I was in protest, but it's fine, because since,
I thank
baseball
you.
season
No,
started today,
yeah,
who
no,
knows?
that's
I might be
okay.
late to a
An,
Thursday
ep-
night.
an episode or two.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's ever been a faster yeah, no, that's not a problem, bud, than me saying, "Hey, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it tonight." I think that might have been the fastest you ever said you ever responded to a message ever. Oh my god. Alright, guys, so episode 71. You'll notice there's only 2 of us tonight. I'm starting to think people don't like us. I'm just saying. It's
Is it us or
I think they're
maybe it's because they're
intimidated.
always worried Molly might pop on? That actually makes more
Molly.
sense,
No, that's a after you know what? It has been tougher ever since the Bob episode, and I think maybe they're now worried that they're just gonna get nuked halfway through.
Yeah. Yeah, good call.
Um, on the bright side, and we're gonna talk about Tinley tonight, but while I was at Tinley, I negotiated the guest for our final show. Um, I'm not gonna say he officially said yes, but I did tell
Oh,
him I
he'll
was
be on.
going
We're gonna force him.
Yeah, I did tell him I was going to start the countdown for when Ed from Snake Discovery comes on our show. He will be the final guest. It will only be Ed, no Emily. He doesn't get to hide this time. And while he hasn't technically agreed, he didn't explicitly tell me no. So
We're just
that
gonna
feels
show up like in old school, where all the pledges, and he just rips open the van, and Will Ferrell's got the pantyhose on his face.
yes,
That's
yes.
us getting
That's
him
gonna
on the
be us.
show.
Yeah, acquiring Ed. It's gonna be good. So I'm really looking forward to that. 29 episodes to go, guys.
Patrick,
So
I know we just touched on this earlier, but thank
yes.
you. Picture perfect pythons.
Oh my god. I'm so glad. Yes. I'm terrified. Yeah, we all are. We're all worried about it. We talked about it today.
We actually did for
Uh,
like 10 minutes, kind of roasting Molly just between Patrick and I
that was so
about
good. It was
Elmo
delightful.
Molly.
It was good. Hey Arvin. Hey Will. How are you doing, bud? 71 and a half missed last week.
Oh, Will's trying to keep you in.
He's trying.
You try to go, and he's holding you back.
We'll see how this goes. What's going on, Chris? How you doing, bud? Chat, you're the best. Yeah, but seriously, Elmo Molly is actually the scariest of all of them. There will be no final
Dude,
show. I
you
will
got to be
get you
careful.
guys
Ashley is
hooked up.
not going to let this happen.
She literally spent all of Tinley like doing everything she could to get followers.
Yeah.
What I'm worried about though is I think she only got us about 30, and I've never seen someone work harder. That worries me. That
You know what? That's love though.
No, you know what?
That's
It was the nicest thing. She was literally going up and down the lines at Tinley, asking people to pull out their phone and subscribe. It was verging on bullying, and I'm here
it
for
was very Patrick-esque, and I thought you put her up to it at first.
I'll be
Honestly,
honest,
there's
I
just
didn't ask her to do it. She just did it, and it was amazing. So, Arvin, who's doing down? I don't think Chase or I are going to be there this time.
no.
Yeah, my best of soon to be best of the week, we'll see, is I'm going to GalaxyCon starting tomorrow, and I get to hopefully, all goes well, meet Rainn Wilson from The Office, Dwight Schrute. So fucking excited about that. Yes, I am a nerd, and I will take it.
Yeah,
so yeah,
what'd you skip out on with me though now
man,
as of this weekend?
you know what's crazy is this weekend I was very popular. I had Troy wanted me to go to Dallas. I had Chase wanted me to go to some little baseball thing that's not a big deal at all. That's not hard to get into. Uh, okay, fine. I had to turn Chase down on the Savannah Banana tickets, which
Not regular tickets. They are the VIP tickets where we have to be with the players from 3 p.m. for the 7 o'clock game.
okay,
It's fine. It's fine.
No, I look. If it was any other weekend, it wouldn't even have been a question. It
I
was
just hope
100%.
Dwight is worth it. There better be a good picture. There better be a good picture.
We both know that there won't be, but it's still okay. You know what? It's the experience that counts, right? No? Maybe.
I can't say anything because I was excited when I got my picture with Hayden Christensen, Anakin Skywalker. I mean, you've been to my house, so you know. If it's Anakin, I'm all in. And buddy, I was all in.
If my choice is Hayden Christensen or Rainn Wilson, I'm gonna be honest. It's not gonna be Anakin that I'm taking pictures with.
Buddy, that's a severe mistake.
Are you sure? I
Yeah.
didn't realize you were a 13-year-old girl.
Buddy, of course. It's Anakin Skywalker.
It's Anakin
Skywalker. You're not gonna meet Anakin Skywalker.
I'm just gonna let it go.
It's fine. It's fine. You just do what you think's right.
I will.
And somehow you always choose wrong. It's amazing.
I always do. Look, all I'm saying is he's the worst. That's all. He's just such a whiny little bitch. Like somehow Adam Driver was made to look more manly.
What? No, we're not doing this. We're
Dude, it's not even close. Hayden Christensen makes Adam Driver look like the
absolutely not. That is blasphemy.
Like Kylo Ren seemed like a mature adult compared to the
Anakin. See, you're one of those Star Wars fans, so not a real fan. You're the people that we just scoff and look down upon.
Oh my god. Oh, let's see. Here we go. I'm going to Vindon Expo in a couple of weeks. They'll be offering a discount if they pull out their phone. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is either going to be incredible or you're going to be so disappointed. There is no in between. Like she's going to be like, I got us 13 extra people. No, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. I love it. You know what? I have faith. It's going to turn out well. Thank you.
You know what, guys? I'm not going to do this tonight. Nope. I will not be brought down to that level.
Once again, I agree. You know what? If you had said James Earl Jones, I would have been like, not even a question.
Yeah, he was an amazing voice actor. He was the best Darth Vader. Yes. We're not doing this. I breed snakes for a living. I'm not doing this.
I breed snakes for a living. I don't have to argue about Star Wars. I will not fail. You know what? Thank you, Ashley. Somebody needs to not fail because right now, Chase is failing and making good arguments about why Hayden Christensen.
I'm just going to bring Pastel back while I'm at it. It's fine.
Please do. Somebody needs to because I have so much of it and nobody wants it. You know, like what is that? What is that? Even Justin doing a video on Pastel couldn't save it. So here we are.
We do a Pastel video. What you don't know all the stuff I'm hiding. That's awesome.
You did a Pastel video.
No, I know.
2 years ago, and it didn't help then.
I'm thinking we need like make Pastel great again hats, and we'll see if that takes off.
I'm in, and then when it doesn't work out for the first 4 years, then after that, we'll do let's make Pastel great again.
We're not doing this. We're staying. I'm going to be a Christian tonight.
Be a Christian tonight. You know what? I didn't realize it, but apparently I woke up this morning and chose violence. What is wrong?
Apparently.
I know, right? And I've had a great day. I got to hang out with someone I haven't seen in like 20 plus years. That was a lot of fun. So I don't even know why I'm in a mood. You know what? I'm just here.
You're always in a mood.
Yeah, touche. What is wote?
I was going to ask you to translate that for me.
I don't speak Jeremy, apparently. I'm sorry. Maybe it's a typo. Pastel with white. Pastel W white.
I did have it.
Pastel white lace is great. Agree.
Yeah. Pastel works with things. I mean, I even highlighted on my Tinley video the pastel chocolate DG clown.
Did you?
I did.
I didn't. I definitely watched that and definitely knew. Yeah,
it's fine.
It's
fine. I'm out here just guilt liking all your stuff because I'm a good friend and I love you and that's what it is. But
I think it would be easier to watch your videos if I didn't know who was behind the camera. It still hurts.
Oh, that's true. That is true. That she's a monster, man.
Buddy, let me tell you, you have no idea. No idea. What am I doing April 1st?
This could be an April Fool's. Be careful.
It's not. So there's this really cool podcast I do on the other channel because it gets more views. It's called A Really Smart Guy and a Doctor. Charlie's the really smart guy, in case anyone was wondering.
No, everyone knows you have to say doctor in front of everything. So Texas Roadhouse.
Doctor.
Party for Dr. Pat.
Dr. Pat, that's me. Anyway, we have a podcast that we'll be doing on the 1st, and we're going to be announcing a couple of jeans that are coming out.
I hope they're blue. That was a dad joke, bud. You can take that home.
I'm going to throw that one in the trash. Charlie, am I allowed to give any hint or spoiler, or do I just need to stay quiet? I'm just asking, because I don't want to ruin it. But let's see. On April 1st, he'll be announcing paint, lace, and monsoon. You know what? That answer is at least 33% correct. I'll let y'all decide which 33% that is. There's also something else that's gonna. Oh, I don't care. Oh,
wow.
Charlie. Okay.
Real man of mystery.
Yeah, seriously. Well, I mean, one of them is lace. I'm not going to spoil the other one. You got to tune in for that one. One of them's lace. So lace is officially good to go. So, sorry, Charlie, I stole the thunder, but you did this, not me. So, no, I'm not going to say the second one. I'm not spoiling the second one, but lace is good, guys. It works.
Charlie, just give him something.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, man. I'm just trying to hold it in. It is funny. The second test, like, Charlie calls me and he goes, dude, we got it. And I was like, oh, sweet. This is amazing. He's like, but you literally can't tell anyone. And I have told literally no one. Meanwhile, I feel like Charlie's told the whole snake community. So that doesn't seem real fair. Yeah, we have lace. Lace is done. It's good. We have it. It's good to go.
It is good.
It'll be official April 1st. I think that's when he's going to put it on the website to order. So, yes. I believe, once again, yeah, Jeremy, April 1st. Charlie can confirm in the comments. But lace is good to go. It is batting 100%, and it's been tested on a gajillion animals at this point. So, and yeah, so that's exciting. So that's what's happening April 1st. And then there's another gene that y'all can be really excited about as well.
Hopefully a lot of people get a lot of home runs.
Oh, I think there's going to be a lot of strikeouts. A lot.
To be continued.
If Tinley was any indication of the lace issue that we have in our industry,
buddy,
there's going to be a lot of. I've never felt worse talking to people at Tinley when people. I had legitimately 5 to 10 breeders ask me to come look at their tables, and I had to just cry with them. Like, it was tough. The
real reason you bring the suitcase with souvenirs, so you're like, yeah, actually that's not lace, but here's the t-shirt.
Here's a lanyard. Don't cry too much.
Thanks for letting me stop by.
Thank you for asking me to come by. Yeah, 319 was one of those people. Fortunately, I didn't come to his table. He just had me looking at some stuff. I felt, Chris, when you asked me to come to that table, I already knew the answer, and I felt absolutely terrible. I'm like, I'm about to ruin somebody's day.
He genuinely did, because he came back to me at the end of the day and he was like, what have I done? You were just like, I feel dirty for what I had to do today.
Well, it's like, they'll be like, can you look at my whole table and tell me if you see any lace? And I lay my eyes upon a table and just see nothing. And I'm like, thou hast none. Like, I'm sorry. I see a lot of people selling their lace stuff cheap in the market before the test comes out. Yeah, buddy. You're not wrong, Arvin. Like, it's
unfortunately.
Yeah.
That is kind of the blessing about these, genetic tests we can do now is people who are just getting in or really looking to spend money on an investment animal, they have to take so much less risk than what we had to do years ago. And I mean, it's such a blessing. It's worth that money. Spend it. Figure it out and be happy.
I was explaining to somebody at the show because they were like, man, I'm taking such a hit. And I was like, look, I don't want to be that guy. I said, but I spent $4,500 on a yellow belly lace double het clown pied male that went to about 20 females, and I got 0 laces. So we want to talk about financial hits.
I mean, that's the thing. And so many people we ask, like, they'll come up and like, hey, do you see this? Like, I mean, not really, but have you shed tested it? And they say no. And it's just like, it's worth the money. It really is worth the money. If you're looking at future plans, it's just spend it now so you don't hurt later.
Yeah, I mean, if I wish, when I was getting this stuff that there had been a shed test for lace, because it would have legitimately probably over $100,000, like looking
Yeah,
back at,
yeah.
what those animals were paired to, what I hatched out compared to what I passed up on. Yeah, it's tough. So I get it. It was a lot of pain and heartache, but we have a test now. It has been very accurate, and it's been 100% accurate. And I'm excited, and I'm really excited to announce the other test too. So it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. So make sure it's on the Fat Man Nation channel. So make sure to go over there.
So I'm also 60 days away now from another shot at Zebra DGs.
Okay. All right.
We'll see.
Sweet. I mean, we kind of know what it's going to look like since
I know.
the lace and white lace. Did y'all make a white lace one yet?
No, but
No,
I
just the
have a lace. She's at like 2.5 now, bred
Okay.
also by a lace het zebra. So
Same
I'm hoping to hit.
It's funny as I think ours are siblings and we're in the exact same boat. Mine is
Yeah.
at like 25 to 30, and she's been paired to the lace het zebra. So hopefully one of us hits it, right?
Man, I hope so, because the lace zebra came out and it's so nice. I was so surprised by how good it looks. So the white lace is going to be incredible. I want it. I want it so badly.
It's going to be great. No, it really is. Like lace and zebra go really well. I mean, zebra already is kind of a brightening gene as well. And then you add the lace in there and it really just cleans it up and makes it so much better.
And it's another one of those the pastel works with. Pastel zebra stuff.
And zebra. It's incredible. Yeah. I think any genes that brighten go well with pastel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it, and this might ruffle some feathers. I think people are dumb. I said it. I think people get very narrow-minded and they get fixated on this idea of like pastel bad. No, pastel bad in certain things. Pastel really good in other things, and it frustrates me. I just want more.
Yeah.
We can do better as a community.
It's always funny because I think when people see our facility when they're like, oh, there's a lot of actual pastel that are cool animals sitting through here. I'm like, yeah, it works with stuff. It really does. Yes.
We have seen a white lace DG. I shouldn't say believe. We saw a white lace DG clown actually.
Yeah.
I think Canova made that public. If
we did. You're good.
Yeah. Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure years ago they made that public. If
yeah.
Awkward turtle.
No, that's like 3 or 4 years old now. Which is crazy to think about.
I'm gonna be honest though, I didn't like it. It was too much of a good thing. It was just blown out.
It's funny because I mean, it looked really good. It was just so clean, but yeah, it was also
as it got
almost
older though,
too clean. Yeah,
as it got older though, it like started really blushing out though, right?
And yeah,
turning like white. Like yeah, it was like y'all were trying to make a Blue-Eyed Lucy the hard way,
This such a hard way.
Yeah, very, very hard way. Pastel, hypo, stranger, het, clown, girl. Yeah, no, pastel does really well in certain stuff. Oh, that's a good one. White.
Yes.
Clown. Yeah,
dude, that'd be so nice.
Yeah, that'll be some good stuff. Yeah, I got lucky. I've got a quad het hypo xanthic zebra clown that's going to a bunch of like DG xanthic and DG hypo stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, to just make the quads, right? To just
to start working your way closer and closer.
Yeah, just get the quads. But yeah, it's a cool male.
That's why there's so much fun longevity in these projects, because
so much.
When you're doing quad to quad, you're hoping if you might be able to get lucky to hit a double hit for the other two, and then you're like, that's it. That's going to be the winner.
But that's part of the nice thing though, right? With shed testing now, right?
Exactly. Yeah, there's no more just like kept the wrong male.
Right. It's we've got tests for all of that. A lot of this stuff now. Most of the recessives at this point, actually, I don't think there's many that we don't have a test for. So, yeah, it's good. So the zebra stuff's gonna be cool. It's starting to also come down to the affordable price point.
Yes.
So more people are gonna have access to it. Realistically, I think they're probably $2,500 to $3,000 snakes at this point, which isn't cheap, but I mean that's still, it's getting much more reasonable for sure. Tri-stripe what? I don't know what to do with this.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Uh, oh, I think I picked up that Super Trojan Black Pack. Did you get that from Andre? I need to have a talk with him. I didn't know that was going to be for sale. I'm surprised he sold it. Interesting. I have his sibling, which is a super Trojan Confusion Clown. It's pretty cool. That's awesome. That snake. I don't know if I sent you pictures of it, Chase. It's really really cool. So,
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Also, Arvin, yes, Jaguar.
Oh,
So good. I'm so happy so many people saw the Jaguars I made at Tinley
yeah.
and they loved them. And I'm like, yes, this is why I keep preaching Jaguars cool stuff.
It is
There's
a cool
so much
gene.
to do.
Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah, it's very cool. So I like it a lot. Yeah, I mean we have a lot of it. We're breeding for it. I've got shots at Jaguar spot nose DG clown head hypos this year.
Really?
I do.
So do I.
Oh, this is awkward.
I love when the race is on.
Let's see how close I am compared. Sadly, though, this is going to just turn into odds. I think because it doesn't matter how close we actually are. I think it's just going to be odds. Because I think my female's at 25 or 30 right now, maybe 25. Let's see. Yeah, she's at 25. So, yeah, we'll see, man. I'm fingers crossed. It's a Jaguar double het to a spot nose clown double het. So, not the longest odds, but you know, it's the way some of those go. It's the way it goes. Let's see. I bought the sibling to yours from you, the het version. Yeah, it's good stuff. And then when I get you, you should do a deal. Yeah, we.
You know what? I will make Ashley the Make Pastel Great Again shirt.
Yeah. I don't follow that. What triggers the red orange sides and Jag seems random. I don't think it's random. I mean, the combos that Canova's doing, it's what red stripe, yellow belly stuff.
Yeah, it's all in the red stripe, yellow belly. Like I'm getting into the Cypress stuff, the stuff that really shows the good reds and oranges, and then Jag just really highlights that and gives you those really bold, jagged edges down it, and makes it really cool looking.
I don't think though, like that's the only direction to go, right? So like Canova went that route, and I went the opposite route, and theirs are more, the projects they're working right now, definitely seem to be more reduced, right? Like y'all have a lot more of the more reduced, but like the red, like the stuff we just talked about, Inchy, red stripe, yellow belly, all that stuff. I went with like Jaguar, spot nose, things like that, and what's nice is it works both ways. You get these really like mean, aggressive looking snakes as well, with the spot nose and the GHI and things like that. So I think Jag's going to just be a good gene in general.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those genes that you're just gonna want to have on the shelf. You want to have some really nice females with it, or just
exactly.
If you've got the girls, a nice Jag Clown combo male to run through.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the Super Trojan does look almost translucent in a way. It's very hypo-esque almost. It looks really good. Yeah, it's a really cool gene. So I'm loving it. And then I think Cypress Jags will look good. I got faith.
Oh yeah.
There is a Super Jag. There is great debate on who actually has them though, apparently, which is interesting.
But
we'll see. Mark, it's interesting. Actually, I shouldn't even say debate on who. Y'all's and Mark's look very different, and it's interesting how different they look. Because Justin showed me a picture, and then Mark showed me a picture, and I was like, I don't know. Both look good, so either way is fine. I don't care either way.
Well, I've got a chance in the incubator for Super Jag Clown.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm hoping to hit that. I hope that'd be really neat.
Yeah, that'll be good.
I'd be happy with it.
Yeah, Mark did a great walkthrough on Jag the other night. Sweet. Yeah, Jag's good stuff. It's good stuff for sure. The supers, either way, whether Canova has a super or Mark has the super, or it's the same thing and there's just something weird between the two, it's very different from normal Jags. It's very, very, very distinct. So it's not gonna be hard to tell which is which, for sure.
Which is nice. It's nice when a gene just really pops and shows how nice it is.
It is, right? It's so nice. All right, so we're 25 minutes in. Best and worst of the week, Chase.
Best of the week is Great feed today.
Of
Wonderful time going up the mountain after the feed. Baseball season started.
Yeah.
It's been a fantastic day to get into baseball and have the
Yeah.
week. And then, man, you know what's nice is I don't have a worse. I really don't have just a bad part of the week. It's been good.
That's fantastic. That's perfect.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm trying to think if I've had a bad week per se. I don't think it's been a bad week. I think it's been pretty good. I can't think of anything really negative, to be honest. We'll feed tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. But everything's kind of starting to go off feed right now for me, so that's a good thing. I kind of mentioned earlier I got to hang out with someone I hadn't seen in like 20 years. That was really cool today. It's always nice catching up with people that you have you spent a lot of time developing core memories with that you haven't seen in forever and just catching up. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
And then we have GalaxyCon this weekend.
GalaxyCon.
Not Savannah Bananas. But
It's fine. Not the Savannah Bananas.
exciting.
Yeah. What a great way to go into the weekend. I'm going in.
Yeah.
Got baseball games. Baseball season started today. It's gonna be good, man.
I wasn't sure. Did baseball season start today?
Yeah, today's opening day.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, and the Braves lost to the Padres.
Well,
it's all right.
It checks out. A strong start. A strong start.
I knew it was gonna be rough going in, starting with the Padres.
Fair enough. Ashley wants to know, when is Molly going to come on and sign that song I sent you? Is there context there?
Yeah, so remember when we were talking about Molly's original Halloween character?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, there's a song Ashley sent me on Instagram. I'll send it to you. That she wants Molly to do in that character. Yeah.
Ashley, I hate to be the one to tell you. I don't know if Molly's brave enough to do that while working for her current employer. Maybe years ago when she was working with
I don't think Ashley realizes that Terrify Me Elmo was the better of the two options from doing what she was going to do in that.
I love it so much. Oh, it's so great. I love that. That makes me happy on so many levels. It's okay. Someday Molly will be the prodigal child and she'll return home and life will be all better. It'll be good. Once Justin's tired of her, which may be sooner than we thought.
You never know. Molly is pretty demanding.
High maintenance is the word I like to use.
Oh, that's a much nicer term. Yeah, that's for sure.
I let her know that every day. She's very high maintenance.
She needs that.
Okay. Somebody needs to, because God knows her family's just giving her way too much encouragement.
I know, we're all so positive. It's pretty bad. What a terrible family environment where everyone supports everybody.
No, that's the role I have to come in and play. It turns out is the outside person that's like, you're garbage. You're terrible. No one likes you.
And it's those skills, guys. You can work for Aura, and you can have that every day.
Every day. You call me, and I'll let you know how terrible you are. Don't worry. Chris, I was in a Snakes and the Fat Man live the other day, and Chris Eaton's statement about me to everybody in there was, if you want to know how worthless your collection is, call Patrick. He'll tell you. And I was like, I don't know if that's a compliment. I'm just not sure.
That's a tough compliment. That's
right. Like, I'm honest. That's what I took it as, is I'm honest. No? Okay.
Brutally
honest.
To the point of mean.
Yeah. Fair enough. Speaking of being brutally honest, how terrible was Tinley?
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
Amazing.
Tinley was a blast, man.
It was. I would like to make one formal complaint about Tinley, and I don't even know if this is a real complaint.
Oh, here we go.
I feel like Potter put more vendors in the event this year. It felt more crowded, and at one point I had to literally punch a 92-year-old woman to get to the bathroom. Was it assault? I don't know. I had to pee. I don't know how the laws changed there, but
yeah, I heard it's not a crime if you have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, Tinley was crazy packed. There was a line going out the building for like 3 hours. It was wild.
It was a lot. Yeah, it was a lot. It was really awesome. The only thing I wish is that they would move to a bigger venue because the aisles are so thin now that it gets pretty congested. And then I also got run over by a woman in her little go-kart, and that was not fun because she was neither small nor apologetic about her actions.
Buddy,
So,
wouldn't that be the downfall? You die out to a rascal.
dude, she straight up like ran me over, and I watched her like like bounce a little. And I'm just like, you just crushed my foot, you 700-pound behemoth. Like, fuck you,
You don't need that. You don't need the foot.
dude. It was so bad. And like, I'm walking around with my friend Matt, and he watches it happen and just starts laughing. I'm like, what just happened? Like, this was unnecessary. You could have apologized. That's all. But yeah, Tinley was great. It was crowded, which is good, right? Lots of foot traffic. Sales were decent.
Yeah. Everyone we talked to seemed to really have a good show.
Interesting thing I noticed as I talked to people, a lot of international sales at this show, not as many US sales. So that was interesting.
Yeah.
It was,
ours are always kind of split.
Yeah,
for
it was
Tinley.
interesting. Yeah, it was a pretty big international show out for stuff, which was really cool. So yeah,
I think that's why Tinley's always Tinley. I mean,
right.
It is the international show.
Yeah, it's a big one. I thought you had to pay for that level of abuse. If we're talking about me bullying you, it turns out I will pay you to bully you.
I was gonna say he actually pays you so he can do that.
Yeah, pretty much. It's basically so it's not a lawsuit.
He doesn't have to take it home. You know what I mean?
No, I assure you. I like to believe I'm normally a pretty good boss. Every now and then, but it's fine. It's fine. We all have.
And when I say take it home, I mean probably to take it out on the tortoises because they're abusing everything in the home.
It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I can't even. We're not talking about tortoises today. If somebody would like a free tortoise, let me know. Yeah. So.
I heard you're breeding them again. Can't wait. I'm thinking like 78 sulcatas put back into the world. That's what the world needs.
Every one of those is going to your house.
I'm moving far away.
I'm moving to Wisconsin where it's cold and I can't have them. Oh my God, that would be amazing. Yeah. All right. So what was the highlight for you at Tinley this year?
Oh, the highlight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough because it's kind of all of it. It is nice because it is the international show where I get to see friends I've made over the years, a couple times a year, and it's always at Tinley, and then always great food, great hangouts. We didn't get to stay at the auction as long as we would have liked to. It was just because we had exact reservations we had to make for dinner, thanks to Brian Potter set that up. But
can we talk about the reservations real fast? Y'all rated.
If you want to, because we took your table in the end.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. Did we just hear that? Canova got Aura's sloppy seconds once again. Ching. Justin really.
That's only because you guys broke the rules.
Yeah, we did. Y'all did too, which is what is really funny about this. So, the Primal Cut, which is a steakhouse, the only decent steakhouse at Tinley.
So good.
Yeah. So they have two rooms. They have the really big room, and then they have the smaller, nice room. Both rooms are nice, but like they have the smaller, like glass enclosed room. The smaller room can only hold 14 people. No more.
Also only hold 14 people.
Yeah, only holds 14. 14 people. That is the limit. That's all we have. Okay. If you go over, they will either kick you out or tell you you have to get rid of party members. So we showed up with 15 people. They were not joking about that hard limit, which I knew, but the other people in my group were not so confident. So needless to say, we had to rearrange things because we were over the limit, which was fine because there was another group coming in behind us, we were told, that would just take our room for us. And we're like, perfect. In rolls the Canova crew. I was like, oh, this is fantastic. Love this. I then ironically started counting y'all's people because I made the joke, wouldn't it be funny if they were in the same boat as us? Oh, but they were. They had two Tagger Comer honors by the name of Billy and Don Rice.
No, they were in the whole time. There were a couple extras, like people
Oh, I
invited.
thought they.
You know how that always
I
works at Tinley, where like
Yeah,
there's set dinner plans, and all of a sudden people
yeah.
think they can all bring a +1. It's like, ah,
Oh, I was told. I was under the impression they were the extras. Either
no.
way, the Canova crew, the savages that they are, straight up ejected the Rices. Just was like,
Oh
nope,
my goodness, not
yeeted,
true.
yeeted them into eternity out of their group. Said,
By
we don't need
eternity,
them.
as in they went and had a nice date, and
Did they?
it
Did
was
they?
quiet.
Or did they join the Aura table?
Did
That's
they?
right. Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
No, they
Not
didn't.
only did they join our table, but then Justin every 20 minutes kept showing up to check on them to make sure they were okay, as if they were being hosted by savages.
So what happened to us after steak, though?
Oh my God. Well, it turns out the Rices didn't join y'all, which was funny as well. The Canova crew, due to Sebastian over at Showcase, went to, correct me if I'm wrong, Chase, a African American comedy bar in South Chicago.
Nope, that's exactly what it was. And you know what?
Would you say
It was
that
amazing.
yeah, of course it was.
Amazing.
Would you say that y'all glue in the dark? Were y'all glowing when you walked in?
We all got looked at like, is this place haunted? Because ghosts just walked in. There must have been an apparition because 5 of them just walked in, and it was us.
Oh my God, that's amazing. I love that so much. And we're not going to describe the shirt that was purchased at the show randomly, but Sebastian got a winner. Let's just put it that way.
I'm kind of jealous now because that would be fun, just a souvenir.
Yeah. Man, Tinley's always fun for stuff like that. You know,
It is, because I would have never found myself in a comedy club in the south side of Chicago on a random until like 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, I love it.
Like,
which also, can we talk about that for a moment? That is so late for the Canova crew, guys. If you didn't know, the Canova
not the crew, just me, really.
Oh, the Canova team as a whole. Well, I guess Justin is a vampire, but for
Yeah.
the most part, the Canova crew are a bunch of introverts that try and hide from society at all costs. And
You mean we go to dinner and then go back to the Airbnb and do work?
yes, exactly.
We're
And-
workaholics.
Yeah, and like I said, introverts that hide from society at all costs. And so the fact that they were out past like 9:30 in itself is a miracle. Like, let's be real. Like,
Exactly. That was also Central Standard Time. So I was,
yeah,
I was
done.
dragging the next day.
Yeah, your
was
sleep was
hurting.
off. Yeah.
Yeah, I ended up with like 4 hours of sleep, and I felt it.
Oh man.
But it was a blast. It was worth it. I'd go back just because
Yeah.
it was so much fun. It was
It was a
such a
good
great
time.
environment. Yeah, it was such a
Yeah.
great time.
Oh, it's always a blast, man. I think for me, that's the best part about like the Tinleys and the big shows we go to. It's honestly less. We get to see cool animals. But for me, it's more just hanging out with the friends and seeing everybody and networking.
Yeah, it's the relationships you make. It's the relationships you make over the years, and they
friends you make
they just
along
grow.
the
They just
way.
grow more and more, and it's amazing. It's like a family.
It's fantastic. And the jokes that will carry on from one show to the next. And yeah, man, it's just good stuff. I love it. Yeah, Chris, I thought it was funny too that he felt he needed to make everyone really understand how miserable he was. If y'all don't know,
Oh, here we go.
at this point, if he doesn't get 14 hours of sleep a night, he's basically a zombie. It's tough.
I'm good. It's just a solid 7 to 8.
Solid 7.
Have to have it.
I remember those days when I was like 12 years old that I would get like 7 hours of sleep.
My man, it's not me, it's the whoop strap. I have to
You have to abide by it. It controls you.
I want to be better every day.
Okay. I love it. Yes. What's today's mission? To be better than I was yesterday. Kill me now. Okay.
I'm back doing the mountain twice a week again, and then every day there's at least 30 minutes of cardio and a lifting session.
Good for you.
Yeah.
You know what? That's good. That's good. Somebody needs to do it. Can you work out enough that it starts like burning calories for me? Can you do that?
I just need to keep burning enough for me, and then we'll work on burning them for you too. As much basketball as you play, I feel like you're doing it.
Can you just Just stop being selfish for once. No, here's the problem, right? I saw a video the other day that perfectly explained me. And what the video was a warthog sprinting away from a cheetah. And it said, when you work out just enough to burn all of the calories for the tacos you ate that day. And that's about where I'm at in life. I just refuse to go into caloric deficit. I want to eat 3,000 calories a day. Okay. It's just who I am. And so I just have to work out to maintain this godlike physique.
That's what it is. And you know what? I would love to know how many calories you burn dragging your suitcase through Tinley to give shirts and lanyards away. I will put my whoop on you next time. It's like, Chase, are you okay? You're doing a marathon today with a rucksack.
Yeah, 60. That bag was 67 pounds the start of the trip.
Yeah, I'm sure it was full of shirts and lanyards.
I passed out almost 200 shirts, and I ran out Friday, an hour and a half ish into the show.
What did we learn?
More shirts.
Just all larges. Just all larges.
Large. Dude, what is that? Like, it's crazy. I need to bring more larges because I passed out. I think I brought 100 larges specifically, and I still ran out. So, yeah, if you want shirts from me at shows, guys, you got to show up Friday morning early and find me because they disappear quickly. It's
that's gonna be a fun new game. It's like Where's Waldo, but if you take a picture with Patrick, you get a shirt.
I think that's great. No, I think that's great. I love that. That would be fun. We could do that. Post that on social media now.
Yeah. That needs to happen.
The scene when I like open the bag and start pulling shirts out is similar to what I imagine the scene is like when all of the small African children get shirts from the Super Bowl losers. Like, it's the same thing, right? Like, they open a crate and they're just handing out, like, Chiefs won the Super Bowl jerseys. Which
I'm still convinced that there's a couple soccer teams in South America, and half of them have Chasing the Cure on them, and the other half have JT's extra shirts on from his charity as well.
For sure, absolutely. I wonder how confused the children were this year when, like, they got shirts that last year it was oh, the 49ers won the Super Bowl, and then the year before that was like the Eagles won the Super Bowl, and then this year they got the Chiefs three-peat shirts, and they're like, wait a minute. They're just now realizing what actually happens.
You're saying they've lost this whole time?
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Let's see. I would like to request an Aura shirt with my next snake purchase. Thanks. You know what? Depending on you place the order and let me know what size shirt, and I'll let you know if I have them in stock. But I think we can make that happen for sure. I guess we got the Snake Discovery Surf, but not the same as Tinley.
What Snake Discovery stuff?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Jeremy, you need to elaborate.
Please do. If there's not an Aura shirt with the next batch of sheds, Chase is taking your place as the doctor.
Heck yeah. I'm ordering my coat on Amazon right now. Don't worry, Charlie. I got you.
What size shirt do you wear? I actually ship you some sheds. I picked up some sheds for Charlie at Tinley that I need to mail him for another breeder. So hopefully it's an extra large. I'll buy a snake just to get a shirt. Guys, I think I just figured out marketing. It turns out no one cares about the snakes. They like the shirt.
It's just a shirt.
Yeah, perfect. All right, deal. I will happily include shirts with all of my snake purchases. Yeah. All right, let's see. What else from Tinley was great? JoJo's.
Yeah. Oh, JoJo's is always great.
Dude, I only ate there 4 times, and it wasn't enough.
You know what's terrible, though? My sister, she wanted Culver's over JoJo's. Doesn't make sense to me.
Has she ever had JoJo's?
Yes, with us.
I don't remember that, but okay. That makes me sadder. Molly's just wrong in this situation. I mean,
it's because she's as plain as white rice. Like, she just wants rice and chicken, nothing else.
Has there ever been a more basic white bitch? Like,
I don't think so. Molly really is.
She hits every stereotype.
100%.
Yeah, every stereotype. Let's see. Charlie, I have an XL for you, so we're good there. Oh, Minnesota needs a bigger show like Tinley. Here's the deal with Minnesota. You're cold. And
I was going to say that. It's cold.
It's cold. I'm not even sure I'm going to make it out to Minnesota to hang out with Ed and Emily at Snake Discovery. And if that's not going to get me out there, I'm just not sure a reptile show is at this point.
I thought the Minnesota show was the CRBE, honestly.
You're not wrong. I think it's actually this one and the same. Yeah. So as soon as y'all stop being Southern Canada, I'll make a big push to get a show in Minnesota because I have that kind of pull.
We know a guy.
You know a guy.
Brings on Troy.
Yeah, Troy, get him on the phone immediately.
It's like Beetlejuice. We got to be careful. We say that name
Pat
too many
doesn't
times,
have
he'll
fat
show
boy-
up.
Oh, hold on. This is slander.
Uh-oh.
This is slander. I brought shirts ranging all the way up to triple XL. Okay. I spent $6 extra a shirt for those triple XLs. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. If you need a quad XL, I can't afford to clothe you for free. Okay. I can't. I just can't do it.
So buy the snake, and then he will custom have it done.
I will have to find another company though, because the company that we all get our shirts from doesn't make quad XLs either. So I'm just saying, all the way up to triple XL. Checking to see if you still want.
Oh, Molly.
Oh, you know what? Well, I've got triple XLs. I don't know if there's any left, but I can order those. See, that's a win. So just check to see if you still went live tonight. Do you think she was watching when we were talking about her earlier?
No, but that means she's going to be watching the replay.
Yeah, it's fine. I didn't say anything I wouldn't say to her face. So
Touche.
Yeah. Oh, I'm 6'5", so I need a fat boy friendly shirt. Yeah, that's fair. I got you there. Printful goes up to like 6 or 7X. Okay, without becoming like fat shaming and fat phobic. A 7X? Like how
That's
much
the lady that ran over your foot.
Yeah. Like guys, how much do you weigh to get into a 7X? I'm not shaming, I'm asking questions. That's all.
It's a gray area, but I'm pretty sure there's a
asking-
TV show on TLC about it.
Okay, funny joke. When I was in grad school, my friends, I use that term loosely, used to print applications for my 600-pound life, and they would leave it on my desk. It was really encouraging. Really.
Sorry, this just caught me off guard.
It was hurtful. I would also come back and like if I didn't lock my computer before I left, I'd come back to like pictures of whales on my screen. It was hurtful. I mean, don't get me wrong, I weighed a lot more, but it was hurtful, you know?
Oh, dude, that's funny. We had a teacher, just not the same, but also mean. Any kids that failed a test, he would staple job applications.
Oh my god!
On their failed tests.
That's savage. Jeremy says 500 pounds at least.
I agree.
What size are we allowed to start making fun of people? Like, what weight is it allowed? Is there a weight that we're allowed?
I think sometimes it's a medical condition, and then other times you just kind of let yourself go.
No, at 500 pounds, it's not a medical condition anymore.
Dude, I have seen elephantitis in person, and it is horrific, and I feel bad for those people.
Yeah, but even those people don't weigh 500 pounds. Like, those people are like 300-400 pounds. And yeah, that's tough. I don't disagree. You know what, guys? I think we just learned something. Chase is not willing to fat shame, and I might be. And that's something
you know what
to deal with.
That kind of comes off a little surprising.
Typically,
typically I'm the one that's on the edge of pretty terrible things.
It's fair. Yeah, you're safe at 280, buddy. Yeah, I'm not going to fat shame you at all at that size. No, you're good. 500 pounds, like, we're going to have a talk. Because all I see is like you sitting on a bed that's collapsing under the weight, eating like a bag of Doritos, saying, I don't know how this keeps happening. I don't eat food.
No, it's the Sodies lady. It's the
oh my god.
That's what it is.
The woman sitting on the bed and she's lost 0 weight over 3 weeks. I'm not eating anything. As the judgmental little weight loss doctor in the corner is like, you're a liar.
You know, it helps that he's Indian, so he's got that great little accent with it. He's like,
yes.
Nope.
No, it's impossible what you're saying. It's so great. I love that show so much. Yeah, Molly, I know. We're getting canceled tonight. It is. I just like the idea of Chase trying on a 7X and falling through the neck hole. Well, it just depends if you're talking about a 5-foot woman or an NFL lineman. Okay, here's the deal.
Yes, chat is in. Never mind. We're back.
Yeah. No, we're
so
good.
back.
I just actually saw a news story. The heaviest player in the NFL might get drafted this season. He looks fat as fuck, and he's still only 480 pounds. So, like, Guys, I'm just saying. I'm judging. It's okay. We'll get.
I can make
tonight.
jokes because you've seen old Chase pictures. Those were horrific.
Delightful. Delightful. Ah, so good. So good. If you ever want to get Chase to not eat a meal for like a month, just show him pictures of that. It's just like instant. It's like the Ozempic for Chase. It's incredible.
That's why I just do Brozempic. I've never done Ozempic. It's just gym time.
You just have to be careful with the Brozempic because if you take it for too long, you start getting broners, and that's real.
Oh,
It's real awkward. Short shaming is an upgrade. Are we short shaming too, or is that what we should do?
are we getting into the short shaming, or is that more like, oh, if you can judge height, then we're going to ask you your weight kind of situation? Where are we at here?
I'm pretty sure there's like a whole song about little people and their tiny little hands and how no one likes them, right? That's the whole thing. Molly,
I think Molly's getting very concerned right now.
Do you think it's? Oh, we lost Chase for a second. Yeah, she is getting concerned. Do you think it's for the fat shaming or the short shaming though for her? Which one do you think?
Oh, that's true.
It's
I mean, it's the short because if we keep jokingly fat shaming her, she will disappear. That's a real problem.
She turns around and we just kind of lose sight of her.
Yeah, I almost lost her the other day.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I like where this has gone. Chase has a BBM model. Yeah, it's true. My wife is 4'11", so think of her standing next to my 6'5" buddy. There's some jokes there I'm not making on YouTube. But,
Nope.
But yeah, well done, sir. It's like reverse ball python breeding right there.
You know what I do love about that? Sometimes I will take a picture and the male looks so tiny, but he's like 900 grams.
Yes.
They don't realize that it's like a almost 6,000 gram ball python female. Like she's just that big.
I've got a female like that where she's like 5 or 6,000 grams, and you put the male and you're like, oh, you look so cute. Are you a hatchling?
It's amazing.
Oh my God. My wife is 4'9". Molly, you're a fucking giant. Jesus Christ. Wow. Where did y'all find all these women?
Patrick, I'm just not sure where you came from tonight. You are, you're in the zone.
You know what it is? I didn't do the March Madness competition this year where I got to roast reptile breeders in their pictures. And maybe that's what I'm doing here. Maybe I'm doing that. Yeah. Mine is 5 foot in Skechers, and she will tell you that. Wow. Okay. I feel so tall. You should, Molly. You're a giant amongst tiny people because we don't use the other word anymore, apparently.
It feels like you're just on the verge of throwing it out there tonight now.
As a millennial, there's certain words in my vocabulary that have been particularly difficult to get rid of. Oh my God. I love it so much.
Touche, Jeremy. That checks out.
Yeah, that does. I've seen Paco.
Oh, you're in timeout.
I just got muted. I don't. Is Paco from the Philippines?
No, that's why I think you're generalizing right now. You're getting into dangerous territory, Patrick.
I was about to say, I don't actually think Paco's. I just canceled myself.
Buddy, you are getting admonished.
Paco, I'd like to formally make an apology from all the people at Chimera, my former employer.
Sorry, I wasn't ready for that.
I'd like to apologize. If you have any complaints, please write your complaints and send them to sales at Chimera Reptile, no S, reptile.com. Address them issues with Patrick. It'll be fun.
I for sure know what your favorite part of the week is now. It's tonight.
It's tonight. This is good.
Because you're feeling it.
Manny Pacquiao is though. See, Pacquiao, Paco, it's close. See, that's how I got confused. We'll take it. Cancellation imminent. Thank you, Molly, for the super chat. You know what's really nice about these is it's not money coming from me to me this time, so that feels great. Now it's coming from Justin.
Very true. Oh, that's got to feel good. That's just going to come back around in the form of snakes.
Oh, this is fantastic.
The circle of life goes again.
My current wife is 2 hands tall, and I'm very okay with that measurement. I
Oh man, Americans will use anything to measure except for the metric system. Am I right?
seriously, it's not even a question. Wow. Wow, this is good. Yes, thank you, Jeremy. Somebody needed to save me. I need it. And now it's a hate crime. Oh God. No, I got it. I got it, buddy. She still has Aura money in the bank. You pay her so much, still paying yourself. That's touche. Yeah, she definitely left me because I was paying her too much. That's what happened.
Exactly. She retired.
And went to work for Canova. So that's working out well for
Well,
Sure.
work is a very loose term, but yes.
Buddy, based on what Justin texted me the other day, you're not wrong. Jesus.
I mean, she just hangs out.
Yeah. I like how Python Prince is just expanding on the fact that it's a sex joke about his wiener.
Nope, not going here.
He's just like, they're going to say it on the podcast. I know they are.
Everyone that hangs out with us are just all degenerates.
You're not wrong.
And we love it.
Yeah,
we love you
wrong.
guys.
Yeah, no, somebody needs to, because clearly their parents didn't. So
they found a home here every Thursday at 10.
I don't know why I give you my views. I don't either, Molly. And I appreciate it. Thank you every day. All right, I'm trying to think other final highlights for who is the egg guy. I like him in the videos. He is funny.
I was probably talking about Rob.
Oh, yeah, Rob is funny.
Rob is funny. We Justin and I always joke about it because I will look for eggs all week long every morning except Fridays. The one day I don't go in, they all always just drop on Friday. So then Rob gets to go through and set up and check out all the stuff I've, been pairing for months on end. And then he'll send me pictures and I'm like, thank you, Rob. Thank you.
Rob. Do you know what I had one of my favorite interactions. I wasn't interacting. I was watching this interaction between Justin and Rob at the Canova facility. And it was amazing because it's like Justin comes up and is like, how are you doing today, Rob? And 99% of the population, no matter how you're doing, the answer is always, oh, I'm doing fine. I'm doing okay. All of the pleasantries. Not Rob. Rob was like, honestly, I'm doing pretty terrible. I got this thing, like just starts laying out like issues in his life. And I'm just like, and then Justin's just like taking it in. And then at the end, just like, I'm really sorry to hear all that. Like truly like, I'm just sorry to hear that. And I was like, oh my God, like this interaction here was just absolutely delightful in every way because Justin clearly was not emotionally, spiritually, or physically prepared for that response from Rob.
Just like I wasn't, not to interrupt you, I wasn't ready for Shauna to come in and just
eating the two assholes. Hey, Shauna,
that's not fair. Molly's not here to defend herself.
Yeah, I don't think we're being assholes at all. I'm being delightful as fuck. Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You know what's great about Rob though? Him and I, we have a gratitude practice that we actually do every morning, and we tell each other what we're thankful for every day, and that's how we start the day. That's what we have at Canova. I know, Aura. Do you have a mirror? You do that to the mirror and just like, today's the day. You just hype yourself up.
At Aura, we walk in, find a picture of someone and shit on them every day. Okay? So that's what we do. And it's way more fun. Way more fun. Not really. We're actually really delightful. Me, myself, the snakes I talk to. It's great. I love it. I'm just wondering I'm worried to hire a new employee, Chase. Like I've really thought about it. Been interviewing. I've got this girl Sarah I'm thinking about bringing on.
Oh yeah.
I'm just worried because I know that when I hire her in about 3 months, Justin's going to take her from me, and I just don't know if I can deal with that again.
Well, let me know what she's qualified on. I can't wait to talk to her or meet her.
Video editing, social media, highly qualified.
Oh, perfect. So, I'm gonna need that space filled soon. So.
It's so good. I love it so much. All right, final highlights for Tinley. JoJo was the big one for me. I said 4 times there. There was actually a monitor breeder there that had the best display I've ever seen at any reptile show. It was like this tree that was super well lit up, and then like each branch on the tree had different little like acrylic enclosures that had different monitor species in it. It was absolutely spectacular. So that honestly, I'll post pictures tomorrow on my Instagram of it. That was probably the highlight for me at Tinley. It was far and away the best setup and display I've ever seen at any show for any species. So it was pretty incredible. Yeah. So,
Yeah, man. Well, for me, honestly, it was the people and the hugs I received and the hugs I gave, because people shared a lot of their stories of what they went through, similar to what I had to go through in 2019, and it was a blessing. It was a blessing to get to hear positive things and be able to just, be thankful with others. It's pretty amazing how you can meet someone from around the world and you share a very similar experience and emotionally kind of share that moment.
Yeah, last thing, and then we'll stop pontificating. So today when I was meeting with this friend, it was actually at a Lego show. So similar to like the reptile shows, they do Lego conventions, and so I got to go and hang out with all of these vendors and artists and people that do Lego. And one of the really cool things that they brought up without like me saying was their favorite part about it was the friendships that they make and the exposure they get to people that they never would outside of their community. And I immediately was like, guys, like, not to interrupt, but like, it's amazing to hear that, because that's how I feel in the snake world, right? All of the people we get the chance to meet, the people we get to interact with, like, never would have happened if it wasn't for reptiles. And so that is the best part about shows and why I love going to as many as I can, because I wouldn't have all of these friends and all of these people in my life if it wasn't for, snakes and reptiles,
Yeah.
So,
It's best part.
It really is. Absolutely. So, Patrick, you're missing on Upsetting Brew. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll make sure to go watch that as soon as we're done, Molly. All right, guys, I don't know who next week's guest is going to be. We've had a couple of cancellations. I hope that we can get one figured out. Troy actually said he's going to book us some guests this weekend while he's in Dallas. So I'm curious.
Oh, we got to be careful. We'll see.
I'm curious to see who he gets us. So we'll see how this goes. So we'll see who we have next week. Until
Bomb Projects. Good to see you.
Oh, hey, buddy. Haven't seen you in a hot second. Good stuff, man. I hope you're doing well. All right, Chase, best way for people to get a hold of you.
JKRMGR on Instagram and Canova everywhere else. Patrick.
Aura Reptiles everywhere. Guys, I'm actually posting YouTube videos now. Please go like and subscribe. I would really, really, really appreciate it. I need followers. I desperately need them. Like, it's almost embarrassing how few there are right now. So let's make that better. All right. Till next week. We love you guys. Y'all are the best. You are the stars in my night. I will see y'all in a week. Love you.
Love you guys. See ya.